Hello everyone, welcome to our Comments and Answers TJ channel. I hope all of you are doing well. In this new week, we will prepare for the comments from the section Let's Find Hidden Pearls. We are in the week from December 2nd to 8th, where we will analyze Psalms 113 to 118. Let's begin. The first question is: who are the loyal ones mentioned in this verse? Before answering the question, let's read the Bible text. Psalm 116:15 says, "Precious in the eyes of Jehovah is the death of his loyal ones." Very well, so the answer to the question is: when the death of the loyal ones is mentioned, it's not referring to a specific person who has died but something much deeper. The loyal ones refer to Jehovah's faithful servants, meaning those who love him and follow his ways with all their heart. Jehovah values his faithful servants so much, and when it says that their death is precious in the eyes of Jehovah, it means that each of his servants' lives is so important to him that he doesn't want to lose them. Additional comments. The psalm is not suggesting that this verse should be applied to a funeral, even if the person was a faithful Christian. Instead, this verse reminds us that Jehovah sees all his loyal servants as a very valuable possession, and he himself ensures their protection. The death of a faithful servant would be a tremendous loss for Jehovah, and he does not allow his loyal servants to be destroyed as a group. This is especially evident when we look at how, throughout history, despite all the persecutions and attacks we have faced as a people, Jehovah has been with us, protecting us from being exterminated. Therefore, the loyal ones in this verse are Jehovah's servants who remain faithful to him, and the message of this passage is that Jehovah deeply values all those who follow him, and he is willing to protect us even in times of great difficulty. Let's move on to the next question. What spiritual pearls have you found about Jehovah, the ministry, and other topics in the Bible reading of this week? Psalm 113:1 says, "Praise Jah. Praise, you servants of Jehovah, praise the name of Jehovah." Very well, so the comment is: this verse teaches us that we should constantly praise Jehovah, no matter what we are going through. It is not just an action we do when things are going well, but praise should be a continuous expression of gratitude for everything Jehovah does for us, whether in times of blessing or in difficult moments. Praising Jehovah helps us maintain a positive attitude and reminds us that there are always reasons to thank him. Let's move to the next comment. Psalm 113:7-8 says, "To raise the poor from the dust, to lift the needy from the ash heap, to make them sit with the princes of his people." Very well, so the comment is: this verse teaches us that Jehovah cares for the most needy and does not forget them. He has the power to lift those who are in difficulties or seem to be in hopeless situations. Jehovah does not make distinctions between the rich and the poor, and he is always willing to give a place of honor to those who seek him, regardless of their situation or past. This psalm reminds us that, no matter what our current situation is, Jehovah has the power to give us a dignified life and to help us overcome our limitations. Let's move to the next comment. Psalm 114. 3 says, "The sea saw it and fled, the Jordan was driven back." Very well, so the comment is. In this psalm it describes how Jehovah showed his power by making the sea and the Jordan River part so his people could pass through safely. This reminds us that Jehovah has control over all circumstances in our life and that, when we face difficult situations, he has the power to transform them and guide us through them. No matter how great our difficulties are, Jehovah is greater and can give us the victory. Let's move to the next comment. Psalm 115. 1 says, "Not to us, O Jehovah, not to us, but to your name give glory, because of your loving kindness, because of your truth." Very well, so the comment is. This verse teaches us the importance of recognizing that all the good we have comes from Jehovah, and therefore, all glory should always be given to him, not to us. Sometimes we may feel that our achievements are solely the result of our efforts, but this psalm reminds us that everything we are and everything we have is thanks to Jehovah's mercy and goodness. Recognizing this helps us remain humble and grateful, always giving honor to Jehovah. Let's move to the next comment. Psalm 116. 1 says, "I love Jehovah because he hears my voice, my pleas for mercy." Very well, so the comment is. This verse shows us how love for Jehovah must be the foundation of our relationship with him. We do not just serve him out of duty, but because we truly love him. That love strengthens us in difficult times and motivates us to remain faithful. When we feel that genuine love for Jehovah, our faith deepens, and our obedience to him becomes more sincere, because we do not do it just out of obligation, but because we want to, out of the love we have for him. Let's move to the next comment. Psalm 117. 1 says, "O praise Jehovah, all ye nations, praise him, all ye peoples." Very well, so the comment is. This psalm teaches us that Jehovah's message is universal, that there are no borders or limitations to his love and salvation. The psalm invites us to recognize that Jehovah is not only the God of one nation but the God of all nations, and that his message should be shared with everyone. As Jehovah's Witnesses, this motivates us to bring the good news of Jehovah's kingdom to all people, regardless of their culture or place of origin. Let's move to the next comment. Psalm 118. 8-9 says, "It is better to take refuge in Jehovah than to trust in man. It is better to take refuge in Jehovah than to trust in princes." Very well, so the comment is. This verse teaches us the importance of putting our trust in Jehovah above everything. Sometimes we may be tempted to trust too much in people, our own abilities, or institutions, but this psalm reminds us that Jehovah is the only true source of security. Despite the efforts of human beings, it is Jehovah who really has control over our lives and circumstances. This advice invites us to put our trust and hope only in him, because only he never fails. Let's move to the next comment. Psalm 118. 24 says, "This is the day that Jehovah has made, let us rejoice and be glad in it." Very well, so the comment is. This verse teaches us to see each day as a gift from Jehovah, regardless of what we are going through. Sometimes we focus only on the problems or difficulties, but this psalm invites us to enjoy and appreciate each day as an opportunity to serve Jehovah and experience His blessings. It reminds us that each day is a new opportunity to praise Jehovah and rejoice in His presence, no matter what happens. Well, that was the analysis of this week's comments and answers for Hidden Pearls. I hope it is of great help to you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.